On Pacer Nation. The floor. Pacing the floor. Live from St. Lucia. Live from St. Louis. All right. Let me make sure. I tried to do one earlier and it was poor internet. Internet not that good. Bottom line. So let me see if I can pause that. Let me make sure. I tried to do one earlier and I gotta mute that. It was poor internet. Internet not that good. Bottom line. So it looks like it's working. All right. Let me know if it's not. Anyway, appreciate y'all tuning into another episode of Pacing the Floor, where we, of course, talk about your Indiana Pacers. All right. I'm seeing a lot of reaction. I'm seeing a lot of craziness going on in the chat. Not the chat, sorry. On social media. On the Twitters. On the X. I'm seeing way too much people crying and upset over the big Lego running to Milwaukee. First of all, I want you to be mad at them, okay? Because that helps my agenda. But what I don't want you doing is crying like this was a huge loss. I mean, I've told y'all, I've been telling y'all for years, Myles Turner, the big Lego, is Achilles' heel on the Pacers organization. He can only do two things well, and that is shoot the three inconsistently, and sometimes he'll get you a couple of blocks, which means nothing to me. You could block a shot and they could still grab the ball. That ain't a turnover. You know what I mean? And somehow or another, people think because Myles Turner could block some shots that he deserves to be on all defense. That got nothing to do with defense. Maybe a small smidget that has to do with defense. How about paint protect? Nobody's scared to go in the paint on that weak ass Myles Turner. Nobody's scared to go in the paint on him. Period. Nobody. My mama ain't even scared to go in the paint on him. So stop saying he's a defender. Stop saying he's a paint defender, because that shit cracks me the fuck up. We get abused in the paint, and his goofy ass is the cause of that. So what? He gets a couple of blocks. He lets billions of shots go for those few blocks. So I'm glad he's gone, and everybody needs to get on board. It's time to move on. We were never going to win a championship with Myles Turner on our team. Yeah, we got close, but guess who sold us out? So we couldn't get it. Yours true, Myles Turner. Myles Turner sold out in the championship. And that's why we didn't get it. And I told y'all, and I'm going to keep telling y'all, that we wasn't going to win a championship with that goofball at center. And now I could talk all the shit I want about him because he is no longer on the team. Y'all thought I talked shit before. I'm really about to roast his ass because he went to Milwaukee, our enemy. So he's on my shit list. He will block me before next season is over. Guaranteed, lock that shit in the book. He will block me on his Twitter. He will block me on his Twitter. I'm going after that dude. Anyway, it is a joyous occasion. It is a joyous occasion. And you know what? This one will never happen. Sorry, I'm trying to dodge the ants. This one will never happen if Halliburton didn't get hurt. This one will never happen if Pacers win a championship. We ain't about winning one championship. We want to win multiple championships. We want to be a dynasty. And no way in hell we're going to be a dynasty with Myles Turner on our team. Anyway, we got some comments. Let me go over some of them real quick. Sports Oh, G. What's up, G? He gone. Hell yeah, he gone. Thank God. Thank God he is gone. Woo, man. Part of my prayers answered. You know the other Achilles heel is on his team, but y'all love him. Y'all love him until I expose him too. And that's Rick Carlisle. I think he does nothing for this team. But people are going to argue against me. So we'll move on from that. We're talking about Myles right now. Sports pros, Myles Turner's gone. Thank God. Jimmy, man. Exactly. Exactly. Big Legos out of here. He did that because he did that shit in spite of the Pacers because they always gonna offer. They were only offering him $20 million. He only made like 19.5 last year, so he wasn't getting more than 20 because he's not a big part of the team. Unlike people think he's part of the big three. He's big nothing. But anyway, so he's gonna run to the Bucks. I mean, going to the Bucks actually is better for him because they do have rebounders on their team, but his three is inconsistent to me. The best he shot probably was this season around 40, but then he tailed off at the end. He's not getting younger; he's getting older. So I'm glad he's gone. Hey, hit that like button, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Um, let's see, sports pros. I've seen some Pacers fans saying Myles is the only reason we went to the finals. That's what I'm talking. Stop with that. Who are these people? I swear they got no basketball IQ. I swear they got no basketball IQ. Pacer fans sometimes it's like they fans just to be fans. They just fans to be fans of a sport. Nah, not me. Not me. The basketball IQ too high for that. I can't do it. I can't do it. Let's see. Jimmy Carter Sports Pros. I heard that shaking my head exactly. Uh who was that right there? Punch. Was that Punch Dio? Sorry, these words are small on my phone. I'm on vacation, so I had to pop this up real quick. Uh Punch. I can't even see that. Pandily, something like that. Comedy. Hi, sir. Good. I don't know who that is, but welcome to the pod. Sports pros. I said Giannis ain't happy. It said Giannis ain't happy. No, um, no, Giannis. I think Giannis wants Miles. He mad because Dame is gone. Like they got worse. Like I mean, Dame's gonna miss most of the season anyway, but they got worse. They got worse in my opinion. Miles might be a better fit than Lopez, but you know they're gonna need more scoring than just Giannis all day. Can't rely on Miles for that. But the crazy part is that's their biggest free agent pickup for years to come. I'm thinking because they owe Dame like 24, 25 million over the next 5 years. That's a big ass hit on the cap. I don't see how they can get anybody else. Uh, what up, Tay? Super producer Tay in the building. That's good. That's good. Yeah. NBA gods answer your prayer. Oh, I can't even do it. Hold on. Yeah. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Oh my God. One down, one to go, baby. One to go. But you know what? Rick Carlisle could be on the team and they could win the championship. Miles couldn't. Miles couldn't. Now, what we need to do, because we got a little money now. Don't go run out, and say, oh, Aiden, DeAndre Aiden. I don't mind Aiden. It's an upgrade over Miles, but I'd rather get a young, athletic guy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like somebody that maybe we could trade for or poach, because there's not really that many free agents out there, not yet anyway. They're going to start, freeing up space and getting things going. Right now is the period where you can sign somebody, but free agent really don't start to like next week or something like that. So bottom line is we need to do our due diligence and make sure we get the right center to match up with Halliburton, because Myles Turner was not fucking it. That goofball couldn't even catch. Oops, kill me now. Oh my God. Damn, I'm so happy to be rid of him. He was not athletic. He was just a pain to deal with and watch every day. Zach was good. We should make big move, but we'll sell. Yeah. We're not gonna sell, bro. We're not gonna sell, bro. We're not gonna sell. Somebody in there got a brain, finally. Because for real, I would have gave Myles, he wasn't worth more than what he was getting. So I'm glad they did that. And I'm glad he moved on. Because he think he worth something that he's not worth. Period. Sports Pros, Myles better get the biggest boos when the Bucks play Indy and Indy. Nah, the biggest prayers. The prayers. Because you know what? He won't even be in the league in the next 3 years. Guaranteed. He'll be out of the league. Indiana was the only place. Because they was blind dumb and keeping him just because he was the longest tenured guy and he had a stupid ass Turner block. That's no reason to keep nobody. You see how they bounce Dame ass so quick? No. Okay? Bottom line, that's not a reason to keep somebody just because they're loyal. Screw that. Guess who wasn't loyal at the end? Myles Turner. You know he wasn't worth no more than 20. He's crazy as hell. Bye. Get rid of his ass. Anyway, Sports Pros. Oh no. This is, I can't pronounce that name. Sorry. You're going to miss Myles. No, we're not. You must be a Bucks fan. Was it E Haji, I think? Or El Haji? I can't really see it. This shit's so small. So yeah, no, we're not gonna miss him. No, no. I'm not gonna miss him. Pacing the full and pacing the full crew, you're not gonna miss him. It's the other blind fans that love any pacer, even Terry Taylor, any pacer of it that's out there, they love him. You know what that means? 0 championships. And that's what the Pacers got. Fans need to demand more. They need more, they demand more, they need to want more. Because this loyalty to bums is killing me. Cool Caco, what's good? Myles Turner got the opportunity to play on the biggest stage, and he was not able to produce when the Pacers needed him most. So the front office now has the opportunity to find a defensive center. Yeah. Or how about a rebounding center? We could play team defense. But what we can't do is give these fools, these other teams, second chance points. That shit gotta stop. Sports Pros. I heard we're going after Nick Richards. I heard that too. It's in the mix. We fighting, I think, with the Lakers for him. You see what happened? Nick Richards is tough. I like him. He can rebound. I don't know what his defense is like, though. I got to do some research on that. Cool Caco. A good athletic lob center with Halliburton will be amazing. Myles was too high a price for the Pacers. Hell yeah. That's Cool Caco. Give me an athletic center that can rebound, and we'll work on that defense. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be like shitty in defense like Sabonis. Sabonis gives zero fucks about blocking a shot or defending the paint. He cares about rebounds and scoring. So I can't give a guy like that. Eric and Tampa. Steven Seagal is monitoring the chat room. What does that mean? Sports Prods. Let's get Walker Kessler. Walker Kessler. I like him. I don't know. I think we might have to trade for him though. I'm not sure how his I don't think he's a free agent. And if you really look at it, Pacers really can't trade. If they trade, they're going to have to get rid of some youth. And I'd rather keep the youth. I mean, we got money now. Just got to find somebody. Got to find somebody that can give you 10 and 10. Well, shit, I'll take 8 and 8. Well, 4 and 4, that's Myles Turner. Kill me now. Mawson was good. Richards is a backup caliber center. Yeah. So like I said, I like Richards. I think he could start for us. But you know, anything's an upgrade for Myles as a center. Anything's an upgrade for Myles. Cool Kako. Pacers had to depend on Siakam, Obi, small center too many times to overcome Myles' shortcomings. Tony Bradley was forcing teams to alter shots, take up more space, and rebound more than Myles. Yeah, and they signed him. They gave him his qualifying offer for $3 million. I don't. Work on your youth, being play in big games and in the playoffs. Because I think we still make the playoffs. I want to see a shitload of Jarvis Walker. I want to see a shitload of Ben Maverick. We should have been focusing on our lottery picks. I don't know how in the hell as an organization you send lottery picks to rock in the G League and barely play them. That shit is stupid to me. Especially when we needed it. Shit is crazy. You let them work through. I know we're a team that's, got championship aspirations and we don't have time for young player development. Fuck that. We needed that help. I'd have gave him some minutes. You putting the same people in that's not producing. Bottom line, when they're not producing, not let them sit there to the fucking end. Rick Carlisle. Anyway, hit that like button. Appreciate you. The test think we're just going to skate through on the cheat and make some moves. I agree. I think that's why they signed Tony Bradley. Because it's a fucking right now you just can't be like, oh, let's make it to the playoffs. He went to the finals, game 7. Nobody gives a fuck about the playoffs anymore. Teresa Smith wants to join the stream. Oh. Teresa Smith is there. That's my wife. I don't know if she joined or not. But yeah. Bottom line is Yeah. No, she done messed my whole train of thought up. My wife out here doing something. Out here on the beach. Where's she at? Oh, okay. All right, what was I back on? Oh yeah. Think we're just going to skate through this year on the cheap. Yeah. So yeah, bottom line is championship or bust. Bottom line, championship or bust. So we could take a year off, develop the youngins, stack our money up, go get us a key free agent, go make a real big three. Because fucking Myles Turner being considered part of the big three was hilarious to me. You know what I mean? So that's what we need to do. Sports pros. The longest tenured pacer is now. Yes, it is. And we need to keep him because some games Halliburton just ain't got it in to be aggressive. TJ gonna be aggressive fucking first second he get in there. And that's why I love him. Mawson. I'm just saying, under current circumstances, I wouldn't be shocked if the Pacers trade Siakam. Whoa, at the deadline. If the first half of the season, no, 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 they will never do that. You know the reason why we went. You know the reason why we went to the NBA Finals. It's because of Siakam. We got Siakam and went to the Eastern Conference Finals. And then after that, the NBA Finals Game 7. They will not get rid of him. But you will get rid of bum asses like Myles Turner, for sure. Yeah. I don't care if it flops badly. Because when Halliburton already said the season was lost. Because we may make the playoffs, but we're not winning the championship. And that's all I care about now. Anything less than the championship don't mean shit to me. I'm not even going to say, oh, kudos, we made it here, we made it there, we did this, we did it. No. Win me a championship, well, I don't give a shit. And look at the Raptors signing Jakob Poeltl. Can we get him? Jesus Christ. Guess not. We don't got enough money. Look like he said he got 100 something million. I got to look and check that out. McGar was good. About time. Let go. Yes. Actually, Myles walked even better. Even he would be absolute trash if he played with us without Halliburton. Sorry, I'm in the shade. The Basketball King 24. What's up? That sounds like a new name. Welcome to the pod. Can you cover the camera for a Jackson Lamar edit? I don't even know what that means. Ain't it? That's damn football. Kill me now. Cool Caco. I wouldn't even risk taking Aiton because he pulls rebounds and offers rebound shots right at the rim. Alley oop from Halliburton wouldn't work too. He has experience in the NBA. But that wouldn't be my choice. I tell you the truth, I haven't even looked at the free agency centers that are out there. We might have to make a trade or wait the next season. Like I said, even rock with Bradley and Isaiah Jackson. I don't give a shit. Next season's done anyway. Cool Caco, Halliburton, and Siakam is a cornerstone chip duel, then everyone feels around them. Exactly. Boston. If the Pacers don't replace Turner with a center that can outperform his production and mesh in a great role for when Halliburton returns around. I disagree. Siakam will stick around. It's hopefully one season without Halliburton. Remember, Halliburton was gone forever when he came and signed with us. He made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. So yeah, I don't think. I think Siakam loves this place and he's going nowhere. He's gonna retire at pace. Hilliard get Ayton now. Is Ayton a free agent or do we have to trade for him? I'm trying to think. Let me know. I'm gonna do my research after this part. Now I'm excited. We're getting a center, a real center, hopefully. A How about the dude in Detroit? Man, oh man, what's my man's name? God, I'm getting his name, but the dude from Memphis in Detroit. He's went to college, I think, at Memphis. He's good. Uh, let's see, cool cat code. Oh, you at the beach? Enjoy that vacation, balls. Off season break is the best time. A little better. Yeah. So sports products. There's mad trade rumors. Yeah, they're going to be. They're going to be. Just hope we don't do nothing stupid. You know what I mean? What's up, Ryan? Say about Grace. I get all that's being said. I do, but it's like the ringer, man. One chip to lose our star to one of our main guys. Yeah, but you know what? All this happens for a reason. The basketball gods have spoken. Bottom line. Basketball gods have spoken. This shit is happening for a reason. I honestly believe that. And that's why I ain't tripping. I'll jump off. I should jump off. If I just railing right here, you know, if I was bugging over Halliburton being gone for a year. But that just give me a year to relax and, try to figure out how to help this team. Because like super producer Tay says, front office is listening, baby. Front office listening, boy. I say get rid of Myles. They said we'll give him 20 mil. I'm like, he could stay 20, what he was getting, and switch to fucking power forward. But they did it. They held, to their stance. They then raised the money and it was smart. Thank God. Goodbye, Myles. Good riddance. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Marson. Yeah, we're talking about a nearly 34-year-old Siakam with 2 years left on his contract. By the time Howard back, if he didn't make a run that same year, he comes back, going to be a lot to question. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't think he's would you say how old he was? Yeah, I don't think he's 34 now. He might be at the end of his contract. I thought he was 30 when he signed his contract, but I could be wrong. A 4-year contract, so maybe at the end of that, I think he'll be 34 or around. Yeah, March Zone. March Zone. I think March Zone unsubscribed from me after we beat the Knicks. I had like 10 people unsubscribe. I bet you all Knicks fans. um, and then after that, a few more. So I think Mars Zone hung around just long enough to see that we didn't make it, didn't win the chip. Cool Catco, no need to get upset over Myles. He showed his worth when we reached the NBA Finals. He was not confident for a chip run. Have to choose players that can beat OKC. I agree. I agree. Cool Catco, guys, you can't look. He started organized basketball at the age of 18. He does not have the wear and tear on his body. He will be 34 at the end of his contract. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'm good with that. And like I said, hopefully it's not 2 years for Halliburton. It's only one. Nobody tripping off 1 year. This is Siakam's first year. He still got 3 more to go. He had 2 more with Halliburton. So bottom line is let's get some pieces going. Let's get everybody up the par. So all we gotta do is insert Halliburton and boom, get that chip. Jim, do you think Turner going to the Bucks did that out of spite, knowing that it's one of our enemies? Do you think Bucks signing Turner did that to piss us off? Turner signed who gave him the most money. Just so happened it was the Bucks. I don't think Turner was just in it for the dollars. You know, he would have went anywhere. He wasn't taking 20 from us. So else he wants, because Turner ain't gonna do it. 3 like he been doing. Like shouldn't wait because we need a center. I say why rush things? That. Okay. I'm not rushing. We got an opening. We got time now. Halliburton's out of gear. Why rush it? I don't give a shit about next season. What I don't want is to get another shitbag center. That's what I don't want. I don't give a shit about next season. Y'all need to stop acting like we need to do something now because we're not winning. Listen to me. On what is it, July 1st, here at Pace on the floor. We ain't winning no chip next year. Bottom line, unless every other team star player get an Achilles injury, we ain't winning a chip. So we ain't got to rush shit. We ain't got to rush nothing. Period. Appreciate y'all hitting them like buttons, hitting the like button. Thank you. Hilliard, do you think we keep topping now that Turner's gone? We keeping everybody, I think. Only way we would get rid of somebody is for a trade. And it would have to be a great trade. A great trade. That's the only way that's happening. So, all right, yeah. So, appreciate y'all tuning in. Let me give y'all one last look. You know, my hand. We out here. We outside. We outside. We outside. We outside. Let's get it. I'll be back on July 5th. And then we really gonna dive into some shit because I ain't got nothing to do till like the middle of August. So hitting me, figuring out what I'm gonna put on the pod, keep the algorithm going. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Let me see what we got. I got one more here. Oh no. Yeah. So anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of Pace on the Floor, live from St. Lucia. That's right. When the news drop, you just gotta drop what you're doing and get some shit done. So, you know, that's what we had to do here at Pace on the Floor. So, cool cackle, enjoy your outside today. It's Canada Day over here. I'm outside too. Oh yeah, yes, sir. Outside. Let's get it. Yes. Enjoy your day as well. Yeah. And don't forget to follow us on the X at PTF_NBA. Remember, I'm getting that. At Pace. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace. Oh, don't forget, put that in the comments, man. Y'all in the chat. But if you got anything in the comments, put it in there. I'm gonna answer it. We're gonna get this thing going. I love the off season. We about to get it popping. All right. Oh, Brandon Lamb said, wait. We waiting on. We got some breaking news. Yeah, anyway, leave it in the comments if you didn't get in on the chat. Because I'm about to get in here and get ready. About that mainland eating. Brandon, people say we got no cap space even though we lost Turner. and they might be still in the books and not off yet. But once everything's clear, you can go to where do I go to? Damn, what is my site? I can't think of it right now. I'll try to remember to put it in the comment section. But it's a site I go through. Let me, you know, so Hoops Hype. I go there and they break down every player, who's available, who's not. Now, remember that's 22 million and not giving what's his name, Matherin his extension. You see what I'm saying? So right now we got 22 million, but we got to add Matherin, on the rookie extension. That's gonna cut into it. That's why I said, fuck that shit this year. Fuck it. Next year we get the free ups. I could rock with Bradley and Isaiah Jackson at center. I'm not tripping. I really want a power forward, and we can get that with the sign somebody to a 1 year deal while Howie's out with a little bit of money we got left over. Get us a real power forward and move Siakam to the 3. Move Siakam to the 3. So we'll be taller, hopefully stronger, and that'll help us out while Halliburton is doing what he got to do. So on the men. So like I said, don't trip this year. This is a year to relax and chill. When Halliburton comes back, we back on it again. So Brandon, I'll chat with you privately later. It's all good if you want to end the stream. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll see you in the DM. I mean, I'm worried just keeping man and getting the center. Brandon, I want 8. You're not getting 80 for that price. That's what I said. We might have to trade for Ayton if he's not a free agent. We don't have no money to sign Ayton if he's a free agent. He's not going to want 20 million. You know what I'm saying? So, or less than that, really, if we sign Madeline. Sports props. Ayton last season got 10 rebounds a game. Exactly. He give you 10 and 10 easily, but bottom line is this season, only thing that help us if we wanted to get our real center now, which I wouldn't advise, is you make a blockbuster trade and you get rid of some pieces. You get rid of more pieces on our team than with the other team. You're freeing up more cap space. Bottom line. At least a couple of million more. Then maybe we could do something. But I'm telling y'all, I wouldn't push on getting something this year. Because we're going to have to go into the luxury tax. And our front office would be stupid as hell to go into the luxury tax with no Tyrese Halliburton. The dumbest shit ever if they did that. So I would say stop. Stop with all the I want this, I want that, I'm praying for this. This season's a fucking loss coming up. Bottom line. Develop your young talent. Let's get Joe. Let's get the Joker. Okay, you want to get rid of your whole team and have one Joker versus 5 people on the court? That's how we're gonna get him. He probably getting like 70 mil. Shoot. Yeah. But anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace. Leave that shit in the comments. I got y'all. Later.